Swimming. On every whitewater trip, there is a possibility that you, another crew member, or even your guide could fall out of the boat in a rapid, becoming a non-voluntary swimmer. You can help prevent involuntary swimmers by grabbing a fellow crew member before they fall out of the boat. If another crew member falls out, yell "swimmer" to alert the guide. If you fall out of the boat, you are no longer whitewater rafting, you are whitewater swimming, and there are a few situations we want you to be aware of. If you fall out, stay calm and stay alert. Try to do a 360 scan of your surroundings and be an active participant in your rescue. The goal is to get you out of the river as quickly as possible. So find your boat and find your guide first. If you can, grab onto the outside of the boat. That's going to make it easier for your guide or someone else to reach down and pull you back in. Never stand up in moving water. Even in light current, standing on the riverbed exposes you to a dangerous situation called foot entrapment. The bottom of the river can be rocky. If you try to stand up, it's possible for your foot to become trapped in between the rocks. Even in shallow water, the river is powerful enough to knock you down, at which point your trapped foot would keep you underwater and you can drown. Always keep your feet up and away from the river bottom when swimming in the river. If you've fallen out in the middle of a rocky rapid and you can't grab onto the boat, get into what's called the defensive swimming position. The defensive swimming position is floating on your back with your feet downstream. Keep your feet up so that you can see your toes. Maneuver yourself by using a backstroke. If you think you're going to hit a rock, use your feet to defend yourself. Hit obstacles feet first and push off rocks using your legs. As soon as you can, swim aggressively back to your boat, to the boat nearest you, or to the shore. Look downstream and identify obstacles, such as rocks, as well as safe places like rafts. It can be difficult to see everything from the water, so try to listen to your guide. They'll be giving you instructions on what to do and where to swim. If you're heading toward a dangerous spot in the river, you'll need to roll over onto your stomach and swim aggressively. Again, listen for your guide and always be prepared to swim aggressively away from danger and towards safety. Getting back in your boat can be difficult, and nearly everyone needs help from inside the raft. If you're trying to get back in, hold on to the outside of the boat. When a crew member or your guide is ready to pull you back in, they'll grab onto the shoulder lapels of your PFD, falling back into the boat and pulling you in. Never pull anyone back into the boat by their arms. This can easily put too much stress on the shoulder joint and cause injury. Each guide's boat carries a throw bag. A throw bag is a sack stuffed with a long floating rope. If your guide throws you the rope, they'll yell to get your attention. When they throw the rope, swim aggressively over to it and grab on with both hands. Make sure you grab onto the rope and not the throw bag itself. Once you're holding on, roll over onto your back and get into the defensive swimming position with your feet pointed downstream. Hold on to the rope with both hands, positioning the rope over your shoulder. Your guide will pull the slack out of the rope, pulling you over to the boat. Whenever there's a rope in the water, you need to be careful to avoid becoming entangled in it. Never wrap the rope around you or wrap the rope around your hand, and always be able to let go of the rope if your guide tells you to do so. To breathe while swimming in a rapid, you'll have to time your breaths. Swimmers usually stay above the water in the troughs between waves and go underwater at the crest of the wave. Try to only breathe in the troughs and hold your breath at the crests of the wave. If you find yourself under the raft at any point during a swim, raise your hands up above you so you can feel the floor of the boat. Then, use your hands to walk yourself over to the side of the boat and out from underneath it. Once you're there, hold on to the boat and someone can reach down and pull you in. Hold on to your paddle. It can be used as a tool to get you back into the boat. Think of it as a long extension of your arm. If you're holding on to your paddle, you can reach it up to someone in the boat, which they can then grab onto and use to pull you over to them. Likewise, if you are in the boat, you can reach your paddle out to someone who's swimming. The blade is difficult to grasp, and it's easy to have one slide right out of your hands, so always extend the T-grip part of the paddle to someone to grab onto. If you swim completely out of a rapid to the riverbank, stay put. Let others know where you are and wait for your guide to come to you. If all of the rafts on your trip have already passed and you can't see anyone to let them know where you are, be patient. Your guide will know where to look for you. Every once in a while, even your guide will fall out of the boat. If you find yourself in a boat with no guide, stay ready to paddle. Your guide may be giving you instructions from the water, or a guide in another boat will give you instructions on what to do. If you can't get instructions, try to stop your boat on shore or in midstream.